left or right? Can I jump in the puddle? Galaxy News radio signal? Stats. Data. That's Vault 101. We'll assume one of those two things is me. Galaxy News radio? Ain't nothing there.
Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to, something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it
Me with my baseball bat.
That's right, America. Before we were devastated by
Actually,
war,
I should check. Do I have better
had
weapons
its
now?
own professional baseball team.
Five.
Imagine.
And yet, still the baseball is best.
Perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm, welcoming. And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name,
Springvale, huh?
Capitol Congressman. Their purpose? To make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine. If only for an afternoon. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressman could live again? What if they could compete with base teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America.
Your radio.
And baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy
Very cool looking radio.
all will live again. This country will live again.
I'm tempted to whack you out of the air, but that would be rude.
Don't be sad, America.
That's a nice sign. I should keep going this way.
Tirelessly to rebuild this great nation.
I'm not even listening to this radio.
Until we meet
I'm just
again.
like, yeah, background
This
noise.
is your president, John Henry Eden, signing
I
off.
wonder how far I'll go before I'm out of... Well, you finished anyway, but, you know, how far would I go before it's finished? Is that the place? Hello, person that I can talk
water.
to.
Please, do you have any water? I'm so thirsty. I've been drinking this irradiated shit and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water, please. Oh, please, if you find some, please.
I found some.
Please, do you have any water? I'm so... It's Megaton. Have you been living in a hole or something? Everyone's heard of Megaton. They have plenty of water in there, but they only give it to residents or people who can pay for it.
I see.
Please.
I shall get some water for you then, hopefully.
Welcome to Megaton. Come on in. Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
I will, buddy.
Don't be careful with that hard weapon up here.
I'll be there. Another
Megaton.
newcomer. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, girl. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holla if you need something.
Nice hat, Calamity Jane. I kinda wanna make the joke, but I don't know how you'd take it.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with? What do you want? The town's named after the bomb that's sitting in the middle of it. It hasn't gone off yet.
Why are we gathered around a bomb?
It's not like the place was put up overnight. Megaton's been here for decades, been growing and growing ever since. Started out as a small settlement of people trying to get into Vault 101. When they were denied, they stuck around here. Some of them started worshiping the thing like a god. Now we've got a whole goddamn church. They're nuts, no doubt, but mostly harmless. By now, most people don't give a shit. They figure if it ain't gone off by now, it never will. I respectfully disagree.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry E. Shrimpchu.
Oh, all right. Fine.
I have never
But listen here.
advocated war
Just take a
except
look
as
at it first.
means of
Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you. Well, that's mighty decent of you. Just don't, you know, go blowing us up, all right? Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spent some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble.
Isn't everyone?
Sure thing, Sure is. Moriarty's. The entrance is on the top level, opposite the main gate. Just be careful. Moriarty is not your friend, no matter what he may say. So don't fall for his lies. And for God's sake, don't trust the man.
Noted.
Our clinic is down in the crater, by the bomb. Doc Church is a little rough around the edges, but the man's got talent and compassion. You'll probably want to see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Makes some too, from what I hear. Her place is down by the crater. Moira sells all kinds of stuff at her place. Craterside Supply. Take a guess where it is.
Gee, you almost laughed.
Up at Moriarty's at the south.
That everything?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south you've got Rivet City, but don't bother going to DC. The place is a war zone.
War zone, huh?
Mind your manners now.
Sure thing, Sheriff. I'm gonna actually remember to save, though. Okay. Let's see if we can do anything about that bomb, huh?
What is it? You're looking to trade, stranger? Check out Craterside Supply.
Thanks, buddy. The brass lantern? What's that? Assuming it is pointing to this. I don't know, that looks like it's pointing up, but maybe it's not pointing up and it actually means it's very pointing up. You know? Let's explore up and come back down. Get our bearings. It's an empty soda bottle. No one will care if I take that. Empty house. Yeah, I think maybe it's not where the sign meant to point us to. Food! Stop.
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
So, bomb worship's not a joke.
Now, I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right?
Just pass
We get
through.
people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're hungry, you came to the right place. What can I get you?
Yeah, just tell me all the stuff.
Some people hate this place. But I guess that's their right. What the hell do they want out of life? Food, shelter, and safety. Works for me. I ain't heard much, truth be told. I don't really ever leave the lantern. Too much work. Too few hours in the day, you know? Hey, I won't say it's all fresh, but it'll keep you going.
That sounds wonderful. Should sell something, but... Same time, do I want to sell my BB gun? Maybe I should keep my BB gun for like...
This is Enclave Radio with your
Maybe
host,
sell the clipboard, sell the mug.
President John Henry.
Probably sell the eyeglasses, but... And tits. Tinted reading glasses. Tall snake outfit. I have a lot of all 101 jumpsuits. I can have all my vodka. And I get 61 caps out of this. That's not a bad deal. But yeah, edible stuffs. There's dirty water. Squirrels too. Does all the food just have the same effects? Guess so. I'm just gonna go with mac and cheese then. Okay.
Enjoy.
That I will.
Come back if you need.
Let the men, women, and children
Steal.
of the earth come forth.
Take the plate, but I steal the food.
And behold the power
Wow.
of Atom. Let those who dwell here in its
If you need to buy something, Moira up in Craterside Supply can help you. Watch out, though.
Ah, look.
Another
Another one of you wasteland assholes. Look here, asshole. I don't like you. Stay clear of me and we'll have no trouble.
I mean, I'm not actually a wasteland person.
There ain't much to tell. I used to live out in the wastes. I was a real bastard back then. But I've put all that behind me. What? Back out where? I left all that behind me. There's nothing but bullshit out there. Killing, stealing, violence. I'm not that guy anymore. Nah. Yeah, you're right. Stupid idea anyway. None of you.
America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness.
You're from the outside, and I've lived too much of my life out there to trust every jackass nobody that wanders in from the wasteland. You seem all right, though, so I'll cut you a deal. I'll answer your questions so long as you don't give me any more reason to distrust you. Got it? I've said just about all I'm going to say about that.
And me.
Me? I don't do a damn thing. Well, unless you count staying pissed drunk and making Moriarty rich or something. Sure, I'm the best shot in town with the rifle, so everyone comes running to old Jericho when the raiders show up. But between raids, they're content to take my money and drag me home when I've had too much. A little drinking money might loosen my lips a bit. Give it a try. See what happens. Your call, kid.
Like, maybe next time, because I only
Come back
got
if you need something.
And I
Later.
spent most of it. This is the brass lantern. Leo Stahl.
Well, goddamn. You're new, right? Name's Leo Stahl. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah. Well, Moriarty thinks he is, but Lucas Sims is the law around here, and everyone knows it. Well, there's this and that. I keep myself busy. But really, that's none of your business, is it?
It's not, but inquiring minds and all that.
What's to tell? We're alive, so we've got nothing to complain about, right? And hell, I've got a restaurant, so I have it better than most. No problem, buddy.
Buddy-o pill.
Hey, I'm not much of a mudslinger. I don't like to spread stuff around, you know what I mean? Everybody has their secrets. Let's keep them that way.
I mean, I wasn't asking for secrets, I was just asking for news.
No problem. See you soon.
Look, I need to balance these books. If you'd like to order some food, please talk to Jenny or Leo. I suppose. Just make it quick. Outside of Megaton? Any place other than here sounds like heaven to me. Fuck this place. If it weren't for you wasteland types coming through with your caps, I'd be out of here in a second. Assuming that I could convince Jenny and Leo. It's a hole. A dead end. So why do I stay? Well, it's a hole that makes me money. Moriarty pisses in his still. Crazy bastard thinks it's hilarious. Besides, you'll get your throat cut in that pit. You're much better off here. Hey, maybe I'll put that on the sign out front. The Brass Lantern. Cleaner, safer, and less likely to have piss in the drinks.
I'd approve of that sign.
This
Whatever.
is
Well,
President
see you,
John
buddy.
Henry Eaton, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence,
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a
The very
problem.
seat of the federal
I wasn't
government,
gonna do
Washington,
anything
D.C.,
wherever you
has
went.
been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland.
Oh, you're still right there.
The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this?
Pull up a chair if you want.
How did your
Maybe next
allow
time.
the most powerful
This place is
nation
so
on
much better
Earth
than Moriarty's.
to
That place
die?
is just filled with
The
scum.
answer is really quite simple. Incompetence.
Serve as a reminder of
I
the
just
days
wanna
that
echelons of
check
power.
on my
We
dip.
put our trust, our faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige.
Not that I have anything to help me if I was like
Like
a
a
guy
third
from
of the
radiation,
past.
but
Oh,
and the
yes,
resplendence of the
laziness,
promise of our division in the times to come.
Rest assured,
Who have we
that's
here?
Cromwell.
the mistakes of
Could it be a new addition to our humble little community? Dear child, welcome. Welcome to Megaton. I am Confessor Cromwell, prophet of Atom and father of the undying glow. Please, child, come to the church anytime at all.
President of the United States.
In each our own way, we are...
That I will never, never
I got all my
What do you-
directions.
we have.
Yes, what would you...
Everything.
The Church of the Children of Atom is based on the idea that each single atomic mass in all of creation contains within it an entire universe. When that atomic mass is split, a single universe divides and becomes two, thus signifying the single greatest act of Atom's creation. Occasionally, a divine event occurs, and trillions upon trillions of new universes are created. The last such event took place here 200 years ago. Where most of the lost children of Atom see that event as simple war and devastation, we see creation and unification in Atom's glow. Those who were called to Atom during the Great Division were very fortunate. They were permitted to aid in the process of Atom's creation. We seek the same, both in symbol and in fact, and the bomb, as you call it, represents Atom's capacity for creation. We kneel before it and ask that Atom call us to aid him. We pray that out of our meager bodies, he will create new life.
I don't think that's the right choice
As
to
you
go with.
wish. In my youth, I traveled quite a bit, but that was a different life. I assume that you are seeking information and advice, yes? The only advice that I can offer is this. You will find no wealth in the wasteland greater than that which you will find within yourself. Bask in Atom's glow, and you will understand.
You say so.
Megaton, Atom's sacred village. He has chosen this place for the site of his shrine, and we have been called. Outsiders ask us, why did you build a town around a bomb? To them I say, the bomb brings the promise of division and the gift of the glow. The bomb is us. The bomb is Atom, and thus we are Atom, awaiting the day in which each of us gives birth to 1 trillion new lives.
Vaguely terrifying.
News? My friend, I take effort not to be involved in such worldly business. Earthly pursuits distract from Atom. Of course, now that you mentioned it, I've noticed that Moira has hired a mercenary to protect her goods. The man never sleeps, so they say.
Good to know.
I wish you well on your path.
Feeling if I tamper with this thing, they'll hate me. Activate.
Behold!
That just sounds like I'm
He
gonna
is
make
coming
it go
with the
boom.
clouds, and every
the people
eye
around
shall
here
be
fool you with
blind
their
with his
hippie crap.
glory.
They've got
Every
water they won't
ear
share
shall
with
be
anyone.
stricken deaf
Nice,
to
huh?
hear the thunder of his voice.
Hello again.
Let the men
Okay, I'm gonna save, and then I will see if
women and children of the earth
that did it save? That can't save. Did okay.
come forth
Systems.
to gather
We'll see.
and
This
behold
just
the
goes
power
boom.
of
Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically,
Atom.
your government.
Let those who dwell here in his favored land
Thank you so much for
attend
that.
now to the words of
Don't
the
let the
prophet
people
of
around here
Atom.
fool you with their hippie crap.
Come
They've
forth
got water
and
they
drink
won't share
the
with
waters
anyone.
of the
The enclave
glow.
is your city.
Gee, I wonder what this is.
Your neighbor.
Tamper with that,
It
and
is
we're going
Burke's
to have a
house.
problem.
The house.
As your president, it is
Commons.
my responsibility to preside over our great democracy.
In the times
So,
to come.
as your president, I am the voice.
I hope they let me buy a house here someday.
So, enough.
That is to say, divided.
I am the voice.
There shall be no tears.
Doherty
no
Children of Adam. Of course, their church is right beside here.
But only together. Together can we hope to reach our full potential.
It's empty. Would you really miss it?
Whole,
Did I notice from away
powerful.
up
One enclave,
there?
one
down
America. Now,
The Confessor is truly the chosen of Adam.
So remember, America. The Enclave is working
Speak to the
around the
confessor
clock
or the mother if you wish to know
return
more.
this country to greatness.
Steal a small ruined
All
book
you
is
need
probably a very
is
important
a little
book to them.
patience.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to die yet.
Till next time, this is your president,
That's a
John Henry
bookcase, not a
Eaton,
door.
signing on.
Nay, your suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be
Okay, further up we go. I don't want to lockpick it, I just want to talk to the person who runs it. Be like, hey, give me again. Why is it locked? Don't you want people to come in and drink? Is it too late to be open? Because I don't think that's a thing. Or is your door around the other side, which seems more likely? Almonds, clinic, supplies. About as lovely as you'd expect.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
A traveler, eh?
Junk.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something? I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
Sure.
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip. Sure. Be glad to, since you're doing me a big favor and all. Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it.
Cool.
No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated. Well, let's see. There's Evan King. He's like the sheriff of the town or whatever. Then there's my family, the Ewer family, and a lady who lives alone named Karen Shenzi. What? Apart from the wasteland critters, labor raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe. If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know. I couldn't tell you, really. I'd talk to Manya if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone. Hey, thanks again for doing this for me. It means a lot.
Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio.
My. Just when I'd all but given up hope. My dear girl, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
He's very giving off the creepy vibes, but, I mean, let's see what he wants.
Finally, someone with a modicum of civility and common sense. I represent certain interests, and those interests view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. You have no connections here, no interest in this cesspool's affairs or fate. You could assist us in erasing this little accident off the map. No. I'm merely a recruiter.
You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend. Color me intrigued. Go on.
Very fun excuse. I like it. I don't really think either of these are gonna go down well, but
Well, I mean, of course not. I must admit, I've never met a woman quite like you before. This changes everything. I'm not sure what I'm going to tell Tenpenny. I'll think of something. You wait here, my dear. I have some important business to attend to, but you won't be waiting long. I shall send for you soon.
The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
That's a big idea.
Damn it.
Hell of a day, isn't it?
hello.
Well,
birdie.
hot damn! Someone new. Always a pleasure. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more like a boneyard than a town, but it ain't all bad. Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge, and she helps keep me on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, who's Maggie?
Oh, sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself, huh? Maggie's 9. Sweetest little girl you'd ever care to meet. We take care of each other. I ain't never had a daughter, but if I did, I'd want her to be Maggie. I took her in when her parents got killed by raiders. That was 2 years ago. It was a pretty bad scene. Small settlement up north. I'd stopped in to trade some salvage, and the whole place had been wiped out. I found Maggie hiding under a bed, in the same room where her parents had been butchered. We've been together ever since. All I know is that I spent too much time out there, and beyond that, I ain't gonna talk about it.
People love the wasteland, it seems.
Megaton is the best little town you'll find in the capital wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you different. Strong walls, strong people, and strong booze. We've got everything you need to make a life these days. Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. Of course, she's getting a little old to have Billy looking over her shoulder all the time.
She's 9, that's not...
People have been saying that there's something wrong with the water purifier. But old Walter's been keeping that thing running for decades. I'm not worried. No reason it'd pick now to go down for good. Would it?
It's everything.
Later, Gator.
Stupid radio. Goddamn radio. Work.
Just give it up.
Come on, work. Hey, Smoothskin. Do you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
I like the range in those reactions.
Wait. You're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit? Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole smooth skin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
Aww.
Oh yeah, I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. but talk to Moriarty, he'll know more. I was like you once. I wandered into town looking for an escape from this stupid joke of a body I'm trapped in. Now look at me. Very well. Moriarty keeps a computer terminal in the back. On it, he keeps all of the goings-on in Megaton. If you can get onto that terminal, I'll bet he has information on your dad. Now get away from me, Smooth Skin. If Moriarty even suspects I told you this, I'm a dead ghoul.
You're not going to get anything.
Oh, man. I'm glad to see you. Moriarty's been especially nasty lately, and I need a friendly face.
I'm a friendly face. Yeah, where did you come from? Let's talk about you.
A place called Underworld. It's a ghoul city down in D.C. I set off up here to find adventure and fortune. And, well, I found this place. I'm sort of stuck here. Colin says that I can't leave until I pay off my debt to him. Of course, he charges me room and board, too. If you ever get to Underworld, tell Carol that I said hi.
Carol, huh?
Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive.
Yeah, tell me more.
I hate that fucking thing. It's all he cares about. Information is a commodity, he keeps saying. I'd stay away from that thing if I were you. Oh, Mr. Moriarty never lets me back there. If you need to get into the terminal, you should talk to Nova. She'll help you, but it may be expensive if you catch my meaning. Anything for you, friend.
Okay. All these, I got some stuff. Stim packs. Stim packs are good. I'm slowly getting more money.
See you soon, drunkie.
See
Come
ya.
back soon.
I made a friend. Are you Nova? You are Nova. That's the very, very well hidden bathroom.
What do you need?
Everything.
Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that. Yeah, I'll help you. Then Moriarty kicks my sweet ass out the door. Sorry, kid. If you want to know more, Moriarty is the only one who's gonna help you. Talk to Gob. He hates Moriarty more than I do. Maybe he'll tell you something, but I doubt it. Who, Gob? Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though. Well, the miserable bastard is hard on all of us, but Gob gets it the worst. I guess just because he's different, you know? With Gob? Well, he's sweet, and I know that he'd like to. It's just, well... I don't want to sound shallow or anything. I mean, I'm a whore. My standards aren't exactly high. But there are places even I won't go. Johnnies that are squishier than me are one of them. He don't talk about it much, but apparently there's a whole city of ghouls somewhere down in D.C. He's mentioned his mother a couple of times, but other than that, he won't really say. He's been here for, I guess about 15 years now, ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers.
He was bought off slavers.
Sure thing, baby. What did you have on your mind? Huh? Oh, you mean why was Gob banging on that radio? Well, out there in the wastes, There are 2 stations that broadcast. There's the Enclave station. I don't know who they are, but I think it might just be some pre-war broadcast on a loop or something. And there's Galaxy News Radio. It's run by a guy named Three Dog, somewhere down in D.C., but the signal went down a while ago. You serious? Oh, you must have come from that vault, right. It's the only free radio station left in the wasteland. The guy who runs it, Three Dog, he's like the only person who seems to give a shit. He keeps talking about fighting the good fight or something. Better than the crap on the other station. That stupid thing is his pride and joy. He keeps all of his dirty little secrets in it about everything that goes on in this godforsaken town. I once leaned on his shoulder when he was typing into it, and he got pissed off and pushed me to the ground. Sorry, kid. It's not worth the shitstorm it'll bring on myself. Yeah, and so does 90% of Megaton. Take a number. Look, kid, I like you, but you gotta learn you can't stick your neck out too far in this world, or it's liable to get cut off. I'm sorry.
Hey, how much?
Well, for you, a room and some company will run you 120 caps, up front.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
Well, you aren't gonna get very far with no money.
I mean, I'm not, but...
It takes you renting a room. Sleep in it or don't. I don't care. I get paid either way.
It works for you.
Take care of yourself, hun.
Do you want something, or are you just looking to get your ass beat?
I'm clearly just looking for my butt beat. Which sounds a bit like my buck beak, but let's not turn this to many references. But yeah, I have a pizza waiting for me, so I'm going to just cut it here, and we'll see how not easy it is to sneak to that terminal after. Feel free to like or subscribe if you enjoyed, and if not, well, you didn't. Thanks for watching.